To the ones who came before us and the ones that will come after. To the angels that protect us and the spirit guides that help lead us. And the one almighty source of love. Help us see, help us understand, help us believe, help us create, and help us serve. And so it is. Amen. And thank you. Okay, my name is Radleigh. This is the channel Wired on Light. Thank you for clicking on. You are welcome in this space. It's protected. I hope you feel nurtured in my energy. Okay, this is a new deck from Living the Untethered card deck. Let's see what it has for you, for us. Give us a message for this collective, please and thank you. Two. Well, lucky you. Two, lucky you. Okay, let's see. Conscious awareness. What is your nature? What is it like to sit back and be conscious of being conscious? That is what spirituality is all about. I'll read that again. What is your nature? What is it like to sit back and be conscious of being conscious? That is what spirituality is all about. Love that. Second one, living a life of acceptance. Beautiful. Always be willing to learn. If you come from the highest place you can, then there's no guilt, no shame. The fruits of the best you can do is a very holy thing. Sorry, let me start that again. Always be willing to learn. If you come from the highest place you can, then there's no guilt, no shame. The fruits of the best you can do are a very holy thing. If something terrible comes back from the best you can do, own it. It's yours. Let it teach you so you'll do better next time. Okay. Always be willing to learn. If you come from the highest place you can, then there's no guilt or shame. Okay, I like that. Okay. So, I'm talking to a group that is very aware, awake, conscious. And I wrote something about this a while ago. It's like, I think it's called the absolute knowing. And it talks about how you are a soul completely aware that you're having a human experience. I've met people in my life when there was talk about awareness from my side, there's just this vacant look in their eyes where I realize in that moment they don't know what I'm talking about. So, you know, essentially people that are still in the dream space or the dream state. You can call it what you will. Some people call it matrix or unconsciousness or whatever. Maybe dream state is a better way of saying it. It's almost also that thing of like ignorance is bliss. So it's almost like they choose to stay in that state, because being an aware person is a very difficult thing. It is a difficult and sometimes very lonely road to be on. I mean, thank God for YouTube, for these types of platforms where you can find more about just this information and how people perceive this and live this, and you can find people that are also conscious and awake and have gone through maybe more than one ascension. But the absolute knowing was talking about fully being aware that you are a soul having a human experience. And what that means to you, because as soon as you are this conscious being, you realize that you're more in control than you thought. Because when we're in that dark spaces, in the like shadow world and the dark night of the soul and all of those times, we think things are happening to us, where in fact your soul kind of chose those things, you know, to go through so that it can level up, so that it can become conscious, so that it can essentially live out and be the thing that it's supposed to be here, which is essentially to love yourself in the deepest form possible, so that when you interact with people, they see that light, that absolute like love shining from you. And it can go two ways. They can either hate you and you can irritate them, which just means you're probably doing the right thing, and that irritation and stuff, that's just, you're just holding a mirror up to them. So they're irritated with the parts of themselves that have not been looked at, and they're mad at you having done that and living it now. And you're not affected by, you're not so much affected by your emotions. You feel them, but you don't let them drive you. They're not in the driving seat. Because you have this full awareness, you can look at situations and understand what is yours to take responsibility for and what is the other person's responsibility. Maybe you're in that, maybe you're dealing with stuff like that, like you're coming up against people maybe that don't understand this new way of you. And you're just not explaining anything really, and you don't have to, and you're also you're not taking responsibility anymore for anyone else's feelings or emotions, or you're not showing up the way you used to show up anymore. And it might be a challenging time for the people around you and for you, because it's really hard. It's really hard to be a complete aware being, especially in a world that is essentially still, or essentially a matrix program. Am I making any sense? Okay, what is the second card saying? Okay, so they're saying when you have done your best, when you gave something your all, and you know that you were truthful, there was honor, there was integrity, there was willingness, just the fact that you had willingness for a situation, and it doesn't turn out the way you wanted it to turn out, or the picture you did maybe have in your brain, is being, like they say, taking responsibility for the outcome and being so freaking peaceful within that, because you know that you gave your best. So if the thing didn't turn out the way you wanted it, then it must not be the thing for you. Then that project or person or whatever wasn't supposed to be for you, because you just trust. Okay, so I'm talking to a group that are very self-aware. You practice a lot of self-care and a shit ton of discernment. Very intelligent. A very intelligent group I'm talking to. You spend a lot of time on your own, and that, like, to reflect deeply about things. Maybe you were always told, like, why do you always have to take everything so deep? Make it so deep, or because that's just who you are. You were made to be like that. You were meant to seek the truth and look for the best outcome for everyone involved, and want to understand situations and yourself on a deep level. I mean, I think my awareness started like that. I wanted to understand why I feel so deeply. I wanted to understand why I'm so sensitive to things that other people don't even seem to pick up. And I thought there was something wrong with me for so long, and there wasn't really anyone around me to tell me, like, it's not you, it's them, like, and then doing my own research and a lot of reflection, a lot of, I don't want to say isolation, because that sounds, it feels more negative, but to be in solitude, so that you can create the space that you need to do this deep thinking, deep feeling work, self-reflection, to understand yourself better, so that your reaction to things are healthier. Yes. And if you did do that, congratulations. That is a massive fucking thing to come through. Sorry, my doggies are here with me. They're sleeping, but they keep knocking the camera a little bit. Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. I want to get one or two of these cards. This is the Venice Witch Oracle deck. I was just thinking, like, where is this reading going? What is it about? And then I thought about those two cards again. Okay, it's consciousness, and it's like giving your best, and then it's not. So maybe you're going through another section, or you're in the midst of a self-reflection time, closing out a cycle, You know what's weird? Like the last few days, the music that's being recommended to me is very 90s, and so a lot of my revealing my age, and early to like a lot of my teenage year things, and then a lot of literally anything from 10 to like 12 to 9 years ago, and then I listen to the music, and then it's almost like I can place myself exactly back into that time frame. I don't know why I said that. Maybe that resonates with someone. Music can be very important to you. Abundance came out. And the devil. Abundance. A lot of fruits, flowers, candles. And then we have the devil. I'm just going to close her boobie. This is literally the first time that I've ever noticed that there's a woman sitting there under his cloak. You are entering an abundant time of your life. Very abundant. That's why this consciousness is here. That's why this giving it your best, not having control of the outcome. I don't know if maybe you don't want people to feel bad. You don't want people to feel bad about your success. That makes sense. I relate to that. Just, being a recovering people pleaser. Yeah, there's a lot of abundance here, but I am noticing that what do you call it? Like a decanter, like the thing you can pour your whiskey into, and then it's like a nice pretty bottle that's on your drink card, and then obviously with the devil card, I'm getting this is reminding me of the dark night of the soul. Like she doesn't have a lot of she can just get up and walk out away from his cloak, out from under his cloak, but it's almost like the power that this thing is emitting is stronger than her. So I don't know if there's someone maybe in your vicinity that's struggling with substances or addictions. Or your abundance is making someone, I don't know, I want to say like obsess about what you're doing or who you are or how you're doing it. It's keeping them up at night. I don't know why I'm getting that now. I don't really like this energy. So let's move away from that. Let me get some tarot. What is this reading turning into? I have no idea. If you're still here, hey, no, I'm joking, sorry. If you're still here, thank you. Okay, let's get some clarification on this abundance, please, and thank you. Eight of Swords. I feel like, are you being hard on yourself for something? It feels like this is, yeah. Are you being hard on yourself for something? But you can just kind of let it go if you really wanted to. You can, I mean, she can just cut those things loose and walk away. Maybe you don't know that. Maybe you think you have to make this right. You have to, I don't know, be there for someone or try harder at something. Give me something on this devil. Why is the devil card here? Ace of Pentacles. I don't know. I just got, you're being gifted something. Literally from the heavens. Custom made for you. Custom made for you. An opportunity. A stable opportunity. Maybe you don't see this coming with the Eight of Swords. It's going to put someone in their head. Very much in their head. The Three of Wands, yeah. Because you're moving on. Your ships are coming in, or you're getting on the ship and you're leaving. You're gonna go, you're creating a new world for yourself because of this beautiful consciousness you have. Let's get more. Give me more on these, abundance and the devil. Give me more on the abundance. Give me more on abundance, please. And thank you. Sorry. Oh. Tower and the Eight of Wands. Something's coming in. Something is coming in, and it is going to rock your world. I personally like the Tower card. It just, I see it as just needed change. Necessary change. Now what I'm also getting. It feels like this new world you're building, wanting, making happen in your life. It's going to create a lot of passion, a lot of forward movement, opportunities, like creativity, just it's gonna make a few people literally fall on their backs. Maybe you're gonna fall on your back. Maybe you're gonna be like, what? Me? No. Let's get more. Anything else from this deck? King of Cups. This is talking about you. About you in that, like I was saying, like control over your emotions. You're very kind. You know how to manage, how to navigate your feelings. You also know how to navigate other people's feelings, which isn't your responsibility. And you have a lot of love to give. A lot of love to give. What I'm getting from this Five of Cups is that I don't know why I'm getting. It's like the King of Cups wants to teach this person. I know the things that didn't work out. Yeah, it's the Five of Cups linking with this one, the acceptance. It's almost like this king wants to teach this person about, yes, these things didn't work out and they fucked you up, and yes, I know it hurts, and put your cloak on and blah blah blah, but I mean, don't forget you have these two cups here, so take these two and go fucking do something, bruh. Like, don't, like, you know I might look all secure, but it took a lot of fucking work to get here. So go do the work, you know? I don't know why that's what I'm getting. I don't know if this is making sense at all to anyone. If you are still here, please leave a comment if this was gibberish or if it made sense in some way. I want to get some clarifiers on these. Ooh, it's hot in here. That wasn't such a cool one, right? Let's see. Please clarify. Please clarify this Eight of Swords. Please clarify this Eight of Swords, please, and thank you. Too many. Jeez. Clarify the Eight of Swords, please. Eight of Swords clarified by the Queen of Coins, and the Four of Swords. And I'm wondering if this is you or if this is someone else. Oh, I'm getting, okay, so it's the Eight of Swords with the Four of Swords, the King of, and the Queen of Swords. What I'm getting from this is you're in the Queen of Coins. You know what you're doing, you're discerning, you're working on your finances, you know who you are. You should be maybe calm, but for some reason you are in your head, and you don't have to be, because there's these amazing things on their way, or you are busy with this amazing thing if you're maybe creating something at the moment, and you're just too much in your head about it. And you don't see where it's leading. It's leading to these new pathways for you. The Star also came out with that one. So I'm hearing the angels want you to have hope, because you've healed. You've healed so much. There is absolutely no reason for you to be worrying about any fucking thing. Anything. Especially not things that you don't have any control over. Yes? Let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Judgment. Okay, so this gift is straight from the heavens. It's for you. It's for you, because you took the right path. You stuck by your instincts. You stuck by your instincts, and you believed. You believed. Let's get a clarify the Three of Wands. The Hanged Man with a Page of Cups. Yeah, you have this new lease on life that you are living, but it's in the beginning of it. And you're seeing the world different from when you were a child. You're also looking really good. This Page of Cups says eternal youth there, and this is a child's skeleton. So there's something about maybe someone thinks that you're doing some kind of youth rituals or something, beauty, maybe some beauty rituals. For me, it's almost talking about, it's like you're starting a new life from scratch, as if you're a kid. So I'm hearing keep your childlike wonder, especially in this new phase you're going into. Eight of Cups, Temperance and Chariot. Yeah. Oh, okay. Jesus. Eight of Wands, clarified by the Chariot and Temperance. This is you bringing in your manifestations. This is you bringing, this is you This is you in the first year of your new life. Yeah? This is you in the first year of your new life. Clarify the Tower. Emperor. Tower clarified by the Emperor. This is you in your absolute CEO. My leg wants to start shaking. This is you stepping into your CEO era, the CEO of your life and of your business. Standing strong on 2 feet. I'm also getting, you're not taking any bullshit anymore. You're not taking any bullshit from anyone anymore. And this is going to be a bit of a shock to some. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a shock to some. Clarify the King of Cups, please. The World. King of Cups is clarified by the World. This new world, this new thing, life, project, work, relationship, whatever you want to call it, this new thing that you're living, doing, is gonna it's gonna involve traveling. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's gonna involve traveling, but it's also speaking about you understanding the inner workings of the world, and not the world, your world. You understand yourself to the deepest point of self. That's where your self-love also comes from. You understand yourself to such a degree and it makes people uncomfortable. I don't know how else to say it, but you knowing yourself this well is leading you into this new world. Because if these really good things and opportunities were coming up too early, you would have maybe made mistakes or not have seen the right course of action for yourself. What's the 5 of Cups? Devil. Okay. They do not want you to focus on anything from the past that didn't work out, because you've got more things, more ideas, more people to meet, more places to go, more. It's also maybe just a reminder to watch your thoughts, just to take care of any, say, addictive to keep the discernment going, to keep the self-care going, to use your brain. I don't want to say this. To use your brain in the right way. No shit. To don't use your energy for things that are not growing in your life. Don't use your energy on things, on frivolous things. Don't fall back into, hey, don't fall back into, okay, don't fall back into old patterns, because some people might be challenging you in the next coming weeks about this new you, this new life that you're embarking on. Frankie, that's enough. That's a good girl. Keep your head on your shoulders, because you're gonna need it in this. There's gonna be a lot of attention, a lot of opportunities, new levels, new devils. So I think they really want you to keep an eye on your thoughts so that it stays healthy. Stay on the positive side. Do not go into fear. Stay on the love spectrum. You know, if this side is love and this is the spectrum and this is fear, you want to stay closer from the middle to that side than going into the fear section, because there's amazing things coming towards you, or there's really amazing things that are there for you if you want to take them. And that's it. I love you. Have a beautiful night. I'm proud of you. Till next time.